Well, I was searching for liberty. I was almost out of hope, but grateful for freedom and looking for a way to cope with all the craziness in this world when I stumbled upon a bunch of second-hand treasures in a big 3-story barn. Well, what caught my eye, the thing that got me psyched were these 2 stone tablets, the kind that Moses would have liked. But these weren't the 10 Commandments, no, these were 26 suggestions that seemed just right. These little bad boys, these were called the ABCs of life. Well, the world would be a better place. We'd have no strife if we only learned to live the ABCs of life. Well, every letter had a message, wisdom for the heart. And I'll begin with A, because it's a pretty good place to start. A, accept differences. B, be kind. C, count your blessings each and every time. D is for dream. E, express thanks. F, forgive. You can take it all to the bank. G, give freely. H, harm no one. I, imagine more. I've just begun to share the wisdom that I learned, to relieve my strife in 2 stone tablets called the ABCs of life. Now, you may have noticed this song is kind of in the style of a talking blues made famous by Woody Guthrie and borrowed by Bob Dylan. So I thought I'd pay a little homage to those guys right here. Now, Bob Dylan sang to Woody in a grateful song about a funny old world that was coming along. Seems sick and it's hungry, it's tired and it's torn. Looks like it's dying, but it's barely been born. That's my Bob Dylan impression. Thank you. And old Woody, he let us know, way back when, some men will rob you with a 6-gun and some with a fountain pen. There's a lot of fountain pens around these days, and we need to beware, particularly in the hands of the orange-skinned man with a bird's nest for hair. Oh, I digress. I'm just wondering how good our lives could be. They learned to live the ABCs of life down there in Washington, D.C. Now, there's 26 letters, but I won't do all of them because that would take all day. That would not be fun. But there is one more letter I need to talk about. Before I'm done, it's letter number 12, but it should be letter number 1. It's L. L. The word begins with L and it ends with an E, and in between there's an O and a V. Love. Love. It's really the only thing we need to know. All the great teachers have told us so. Jesus said it was the way to heaven, and then there was the wisdom from our good friend Mr. John Lennon. And he said, love, 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 it's easy. Well, maybe it is easy. Maybe we'd have no strife. We'd all just learn to live the ABCs of life.